Gaudium and Spes by Hannah Linhard. The activity of the Church is important in the world today through the teaching of man's dignity, the importance of man in society, man's activity throughout the world, the importance of marriage and family, and through man's role in political society. Man was created in the image and likeness of God. He is capable of knowing and loving his Creator. God has written a law in our hearts to obey the dignity of man. The conscience is the most important part of man, and God is our conscience. With the understanding of man's dignity, one can learn to respect men. Some of the modern world doesn't view man's dignity as important as the Church does. People do not treat man as if he is made in the image of God. One reason is because of the legalization of abortion and the use of contraception. This shows how the modern world does not respect the dignity of man. The teachings about man's dignity are relevant today because all human beings should be respected. Men should love each other as they love God. Each person is created by God, so in the world today, people need to respect each person's dignity. Some people believe that Gaudium and Spes lacks a deep anthropology and appreciation of the theology of the cross. Some also believe that Gaudium and Spes is too centered on man. Man must promote moral and social virtues in society. The citizens of a society have a responsibility to contribute to the progress of their community. If the citizen deprives his community of the material or spiritual aid it needs, he is endangering the common good. As a Christian, in society, one needs to love everyone, even when someone goes against the faith. In the modern world, material items seem almost more important than human life. People are more concerned with their monetary status and the well-being of others. The Church wants all Christians to take part in society and do what is best for the people first and foremost. Today, man has to be able to do what is best for his society. Also, man must use his leisure time properly. He needs to be able to use sports activity to preserve balance of spirit, even in the community. Man needs to establish fraternal relations among men of all conditions. One controversy over this document is if love of God or love of neighbor is the first commandment. The Bible says that the love of God should be the first commandment, but in paragraph 24, it says love for God and neighbor is the first and greatest commandment. The Bible also says that the love of neighbor is the second greatest commandment. This is controversial because one's love for God should be first and foremost, but this encyclical says the love of neighbor is equal to it. Christians should cooperate willingly in establishing an international order that includes respect for all freedoms between men. Man needs to build a unified world based upon truth and justice. The Church uses the discoveries of different cultures to spread the message of Christ to all nations. As Christians, we need to love everyone no matter the beliefs they have. We need to love everyone who comes from other countries and help them to the best of our abilities. In the modern world, people sometimes view immigrants as not as important as the native-born human beings. People don't want to associate with others because of their different beliefs or lifestyles. The Church wants everyone to be treated the same no matter the beliefs they have or the way they live. Today, man needs to be respectful of all human beings no matter where they are from or what they have been through. This encyclical states that man is supposed to help others out when they come to a new place. Man needs to be inviting of that person and help them settle in and feel welcomed. Today, as more and more people move to America, we need to be welcoming and help people get used to the new surroundings. The family is the key to a strong society. Parents need to lead their children on a path to salvation and holiness. Children are the supreme gift of marriage. A healthy marriage leads to a strong family unit. It is important for the society to be built upon these strong family units so that people in the society can be led to salvation and be brought closer to God. In the modern world, divorce has become more and more common. This increase in the divorce rate diminishes family life. Children grow up in unstable households. The Church believes the family binds everything together. The Church does not agree with divorce and believes it weakens the family life. The family is the primary educator for children. The teachings of marriage and family in this document describe the relationship between society and the family. Today, the society relies on the strength of the families in it. This means the stronger the family unit, the stronger the society will be. Today, if people follow the church's teachings about marriage and family, the divorce rate would be a lot lower and families would be a lot stronger. The political community exists for the sake of the common good. Political authority must be exercised within limits of the moral order and directed toward the common good. Man should recognize his right to vote to further the common good. The Church respects and fosters the political freedom and responsibility of citizens. It is important for each man to have a say in what goes on in a society. Man needs to want what's best for everyone. In modern world, some people do not exercise their right to vote. They feel it does not matter whether or not they vote. The Church believes it is every person's right to vote. The Church believes that by good politics, one can come to help his neighbor. Today, man needs to vote for what is best for everyone. It is man's duty to vote, so he needs to do so smartly and do what he feels will help the common good. Citizens must make sure public authority does not receive excessive power.